Now, when you talk about what is wrong with the demolition drive, well, there is nothing wrong with the demolition drive per se. But when there is a particular sequence where, whether it is Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao who says that this is Jihad Control Board, or Mr. Adesh Gupta who writes to the mayor, or the mayor who says हर क्लास में कुछ शरारती बच्चे होते हैं, उन पे कार्रवाई करनी पड़ती है, उन्हें पनिशमेंट दिया जाना पड़ता है. उसके बाद if you are going to do this, then obviously questions will be raised. And if you are going to do it without following the due process of law, you will have to question it, because this is not a banana republic. Of course, Mr. Modi would like to make it a banana republic. He would like to implement the Gujarat model because he is a Tanashah and he wants to do what he wants to. But that is not how this country will function. There are courts over here. You have to give notices to people. If there, for example, Mr. Makin was talking about how religious, boards have to be, or religious committee has to be formed, and a religious committee under under the LG has to be consulted, or a decision has to be taken by them before you make any demolition of any part of any structure of any religious structure. Now, why is it
I just
that
want to
all
say
Hindus
this,
and Muslims?
Sujata ji, I want to say this. I want to say this because you're making this point. I just want to say this. I was on the spot yesterday. The mosque was not touched. There was demolition that happened around it, but the mosque itself was not touched. Let me just clarify that.
Correct. This is the right point.
But I never said mosque. Hang on. Can I complete? I never used the word mosque for this particular reason, that whether it is the Hindus or the Muslims, they've both been targeted. Why? Because all of them are coexisting peacefully over there, and that is something that the present dispensation cannot allow. Because they have to develop communal hatred amongst people, so that people get polarized and communalized. Aren't we talking about communalizing and polarizing all this while? The reason why this has happened is because the government wants to ensure that that particular region, the Hindus and the Muslims, or even the Sikhs or the Christians, they do not remain united and do not live peacefully.